Hi, I'm Amanda Langseeder, and welcome to Sullivan 180 Presents Take 5. Our guest today is Janice Valentino, Director of Marketing and Community Outreach with Hospice of Orange and Sullivan Counties. Welcome, Janice, and thanks so very much for being here.
Thank you, Amanda.
Can you introduce yourself and just tell us a little bit about your role at Hospice of Orange and Sullivan?
Sure. Again, my name is Janice Valentino. I'm Director of Marketing and Community Outreach for Hospice of Orange and Sullivan Counties. My primary role is to handle all of our marketing, our branding, our messaging, to make sure that everything that we put out into the community certainly is correct and represents the agency the best it can.
So what should people know about hospice, and when is it the right time to seek your organization's help?
The best time, honestly, to call hospice to find out about our services is when you even think that hospice might even be an option. That's really the time to call us, and they will guide you as to exactly what you need to do, what you need to know. And it gives you more of a sense of comfort because you're not calling when you feel like your loved one is literally at the end of life, because hospice is not the last few days of life. It's the last chapter of your life. It's the last journey of your life. Families know, if you're caring for a loved one and you find that that loved one is going into the hospital more and more, or that loved one is losing weight, is losing quality of life, this is the time that you should really start thinking about hospice care as a possibility, and to call our agency and just ask the questions.
Besides providing critical end-of-life care and support for patients and their families, what types of services, including grief counseling and support groups, does hospice provide?
Yes, Hospice of Orange and Sullivan Counties provides bereavement services to the public, to our communities, and they are free. So it's very important that our communities in Sullivan County understand that if they are dealing with bereavement, they're dealing with grief issues, they need not have had their loved one on our program. It is for anyone who is going through bereavement, and they need the support of hospice. Our social workers, our bereavement counselor, they know everything they possibly can know about grief support, and they do it very, very well. We now have our virtual support groups, and they're for anyone who needs bereavement counseling. We also have something called Comfort in the Storm, and that is a very specific bereavement support group for anyone who has lost someone to COVID, because that is it's a little different. Grief is grief.
Yeah.
But this was something that came upon us. People were not expecting it. And there's a lot of emotions and a lot of things that are part of what they went through with the COVID. We also have support groups for other types of grief. Someone who has recently, experienced a grief, which they call acute grief. People who have, it's been a while, but they're still having trouble with their grieving and dealing with the bereavement issues that they have. Also for our children. And this is called Thriving Families, and it is a virtual support group, and it is doing very, very, very well. And this is for people all across Orange and Sullivan County, and it is open to anybody who needs it. That runs 3 times a year. It starts in the fall, and then they have another section of it in the wintertime, and then again finally in the spring. Yes.
What can community members actually do to help your organization?
The best way that we can really help each other is to share our own experiences, especially when we're dealing with something that we know other people fear. And that is hospice care. People are just so afraid of it. And in reality, it's one of the most beautiful types of healthcare that we have, because it is healthcare, and it's not just the patient, it's the family as well. Hospice comes in with an interdisciplinary team of healthcare providers, social workers, spiritual care givers, and even a hospice volunteer to come in to support in any way that they can.
What is the best way for people to stay connected with your organization?
The best way is certainly social media is the way that we're doing it, now. And we have a Facebook page, and we also have an Instagram account. Our website has everything that you could possibly need. You just go to hospiceoforange.com, and we have everything that you could possibly need to know. And if that still isn't enough, you just call it 561-6111. And we're there to guide you with whatever you need. The only thing I will just say to everybody is don't wait and don't be frightened, because you will have people who know how to take care of you and your loved one better than anyone can. They've been doing it. We've been doing it for over 33 years. And there's no other agency that does it better.
Janice, is there anything else that you would like to add today?
Just to say that, Hospice of Orange and Sullivan counties, we're the name that you know, we're the name that you trust. We are here for you, whether you need care in the home. We also provide hospice care in the nursing home, and a lot of people are not aware of that. We offer an extra layer of protection and an extra layer of comfort for the family and for the patient. And you have the right to have Hospice of Orange and Sullivan counties in the nursing home.
Thank you so much. We are truly so lucky to have such a tremendous resource available to us here in Sullivan County, to help families in their most difficult days. So thank you.
Absolutely.